According to Shams Charania of ESPN, the Denver Nuggets have agreed to a 5-year, $125 million extension with Denver Nuggets shooting guard Christian Braun. That means he will be locked up for the next 5 seasons.
Wow.
His restricted free agency, which was coming after this year, is no longer in question. The Nuggets, who have Nikola Jokic, Cameron Johnson, Aaron Gordon, and Jamal Murray in their starting 5, that starting 5 is locked up for the next 2 seasons at the very least, obviously pending a Nikola Jokic player option as well as Cam Johnson. So the big news, Christian Braun ain't going anywhere. He's here to stay. Homegrown player, has obviously done a lot for this organization.
Wow.
And it's a well-deserved contract extension. What the guy does, I think his ceiling is still pretty high. I think there's a lot that Christian Braun can do. Jake, I know you've been watching some preseason, as have I. I was telling the guys here, what was it, last week, Cease? Like, Christian's going to be more involved in the offense. He was a guy that just was asked to pick up scraps. Hey, how do you eat? I eat scraps off the floor. That's what Christian was. I watched them go set off-ball screens for him during some of the preseason. I saw him put the ball on the floor a little bit more. He's got to get better shooting the ball. That can come. That's a skill that you can obtain. But I think Christian's offensive involvement is going to ramp up a lot this year.
Well, you have to remember, one of the things the Nuggets really focused on in his second year when he was still coming off the bench behind KCP after Bruce Brown had left was trying to make him more of a playmaker. They actually tried to turn him into a backup point guard at one point very briefly. So they've been working on his ball skills for years. And one of the things you start to see when a player's working on his ball skills and the development, and you can actually see it in action, is they get better in transition and on fast breaks, because that is when the play is deconstructed. Maybe it's not as hard to make plays against the defense. Christian Braun was one of the best fast break scorers in the league last year. So that is an indication that he is growing with his ball skills and as a playmaker. I'm not saying he's going to come in and be Monte Morris off the bench and that steady playmaker, but can they give him the ball to run some actions? I think that's going to be the thing that defines Christian Braun. And for me, and as Josh kind of noted, he looks like he's taken a little bit of a step this offseason. If Christian Braun takes the leap he took from last year, or from 2 years ago to last year, and does that again this year, that's an all-star.
Yeah.
Like, that is a really good player. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but this deal ensures the Denver Nuggets won't be priced out of Christian Braun, which is always the worry.